everyone. I have a question for you today. How long can you hold your breath? Let's have a contest. Are you ready? On the count of 3, hold your breath for as long as you can. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Wow, that was difficult and not very fun. You literally need air to live. What was I thinking? Fact, the world record for someone holding their breath is 24 minutes and 37 seconds. I've got a long way to go. Here's another fact. The word used for breath and spirit in the Bible is often the same word. See, the word ruach in Hebrew is used for the breath in our lungs and also the Spirit of God. That reminds me of our verse for the day, Ezekiel 37:14. If you've never read this story in the Bible, I encourage you to go and read it today. It's wild. Ezekiel is standing in a valley full of dry bones, and God says that he can bring this whole army back to life. I may have run away at that point, but Ezekiel stays, and he sees God bring back to life an entire army. And then in verse 14, God says, I will put my spirit in you, and you will live. How does that even happen? Let's look at it this way. This is a teeny tiny little dried up sponge. You can't even tell what it's supposed to be. But if I add something life-giving to it, it's going to change in front of our eyes. Ezekiel was amazed. God had taken something dried up and made it live. See, God's Spirit gives everything life. Just like the bones, the sponge was all dried up. But when it became soaked with water, it came back to life into what it was meant to be. While this sponge growing isn't exactly a miracle, it can remind us of God's promise in Ezekiel 37:14, that he will put his spirit in you and you will live. Remember today that God's Spirit is with you. It's his breath in you that makes you alive.